I'll just go for 2 seconds and then I'll pass it on to Ronnie again. But it's been a great pleasure to listen to all the panels today. So thank you very much to all the participants and to everyone that joined us today in helping increase the awareness around the importance of improving our general competitiveness, productivity, and the importance of Hong Kong in that path. We couldn't have chosen a better partner than the Asia Society to fulfill our corporate social responsibility. So we're very thankful to Ronnie, to Alice and Helen and everyone from the Asia Society that made this event really remarkable. And of course, the facilities are just outstanding, including, with the bad weather. So everything looks good. The other thing that I wanted to say is, as the title of the series implies, one step ahead. We hope this has enhanced our ability to go forward in our trajectory. This is, a path that we want to continue for many years, as I mentioned at the beginning of the conference. And everyone hopefully is going back to their work, to their homes, to university, thinking that they've advanced one step ahead, and that there's an increased awareness of the important issues around the Asia Pacific, because the opportunities are truly remarkable. So we have to do everything that we can to take advantage of it. So with that, thank you very much, and look forward to a great future conferences.
Thank you, Gucho. Well, on behalf of the Asia Society, it's been a really delightful time to work with JP Morgan under the leadership of Gucho Gusen. I should also announce that Gucho, ever since he and his wife get to Hong Kong, they become fans of the Asia Society. In return, we very much appreciate his work and that of his wife. And so we just invited Gucho to join our council here of the Asia Society Hong Kong Center. I must say that I'm impressed by so many wise men and wise women in the last 3 sessions. Some of the things that were said are really quite memorable. I like, Dr. Bolan, I like what you've said. The world is not that tidy. We like it to be more tidy, but oftentimes if we have a wrong expectation, we will just lead ourselves to disappointment. A similar thing was said in the last session with Mr. Nu Ming Kang, the former chairman of CBRC in mainland China. He said that, well, China is not perfect, but we're happily growing at 7.5%. We'll do okay. And so I think it is very important that we manage the expectation and indeed steer the discussion in a way that is not looking for a perfect world or a fully tidy world. If not, we're just setting ourselves for a fall and disappointment. If we take one step at a time, as Gucho says, maybe at the end of the day, we will make even more progress by taking one step at a time. I also like what you just said about the young people. The Asia Society is very keen to bring young people here. And thanks to banks with good corporate governance and corporate responsibility, giving us the opportunity to bring them here. In my generation, everybody smokes. My son's generation, it is impossible to think that they would smoke. In my generation, we waste water, we waste electricity. Our son's generation, because of the exposure that they have had, become a lot more environmentally conscientious. And so one person at a time as well. And we're happy that Asia Society can invite some of the students here to listen to wise men and women. Then finally, you see, this is artwork that is in the collection of the JP Morgan. I think you can figure out what is it looks like Chinese words, right? But actually, well, I suppose it is. It is not. This was written by one of the most famous modern Chinese artists by the name of Xu Bing. Xu Bing was just with us in the last couple of days in Hong Kong, and he wrote this for JP Morgan. As you walk out, and it says, of course, JP, and then I can explain to you how the Morgan, the upper left-hand corner, that's the M, right? And then you have the O on the right-hand side, and the R, right? And then the G on the right-hand side. right? And then A that look like a house, right? With a bar, and then the N, right? So actually, it is English alphabets written in a shape and form that looks like Chinese characters. As you walk out, I encourage you to look at that painting right there. Just one look at a cursory look at it, you think that it is Chinese, and then you look closer, you test your Chinese friends. Oh, read it for me, and he won't be able to read it. And then you, right, Professor Seade from Mexico, who doesn't know a word of Chinese, will be able to decipher what is being said there. So we have an exhibition right now in the gallery now called, as of yesterday, Chantal Miller Gallery. Right? Yesterday we received 100 million Hong Kong dollars gift from the Millers, Bob and Chantel, and so now this is the first time we have a name to our gallery. I encourage all of you, as participants, you go free. Otherwise, we charge you $30. But anyway, we'll skip that. So as long as you have whatever your ticket to come in here, just go upstairs and enjoy the artwork that is there. Finally, I just want to thank Gucho again. JP Morgan has been a great partner, not just for me personally as a business people. As I mentioned last session, they just raised $500 million for me within, I don't know, minutes, right? To them, it's a piece of cake. But for me, it's some money, you know? So we appreciate it very much, Gucho. Thank you very much. Let's keep doing more business together, and let's also work together for the good of our community. Thank you, Gucho. Thank you, JP Morgan.